The Postscripts program, a new addition to your benefit plan. The cost of benefits are rising each year, and some employers cannot afford to spend more each year to continue to provide the same benefits for their employees. A large portion of benefit costs come from prescription drugs, and your employer has to balance the need to control these costs with the need to continue supporting employees with the medications they need. We have chosen to do this by implementing a new delivery system for your maintenance medication called Postscripts. Postscripts uses an online central dispensing pharmacy to dispense your maintenance medications, which will result in convenient delivery for you and savings for your employer. Maintenance medications are those drugs that a doctor prescribes you to take regularly. Once you have been taking a medication for 90 days, you must get your refills from the central dispensing pharmacy, MediTrust. Delivery to anywhere in Canada will be free, and you will receive your medication within 3 to 5 days. MediTrust will ship your medication to any address you provide within Canada. They will ship a 90-day supply of your medication to you. And if you want, they will also contact your doctor to ask for a renewal of your prescription. This does not include any new medications your doctor is prescribing for you. For example, if you get an infection and need an antibiotic, you can go to the pharmacy and purchase it, and your coverage will be the same as it is now. However, if you take regular medication for high cholesterol, for example, you must purchase this through MediTrust, because if you purchase it at your regular pharmacy, you will not be covered. You will only have coverage for maintenance medications through MediTrust. Let's go through the process because it's a little different from what you are used to. First, you have to be registered for ClaimSecure's e-profile, after which you can register for Postscripts. When your doctor writes you a prescription for maintenance medication, if you have been taking it for 90 days, you would ask the doctor's office to either phone in or fax your prescription to MediTrust Pharmacy. You also have the option to mail in your prescription to them. Here's a few tips for the doctor's office. Bring the fax number. You will get a card with the fax number in your package. Put it in your wallet or your phone so you don't forget it. Talk to the front office staff at the doctor's office. They use the phones, and your doctor is probably pretty busy. Keep it simple. Just ask that they fax your prescription to the number you provide. Some offices may charge you for this, and Postscripts will reimburse these charges, so make sure you get a receipt. MediTrust will call you once they receive the prescription to confirm the shipping address and your payment. They then fill the prescription and charge your card, if there is any extra that is not covered by your plan. Your prescription is delivered in 5 days or less to the address that you specify. There are probably a million questions you have, as this is a new program, developed especially to help your employer combat the rising costs of benefits, while allowing you to keep all the benefits that they already give you. We will now go through a few of the most common questions. How do I sign up for Postscripts? The first step is to sign up for ClaimSecure's e-profile by visiting www.claimsecure.com. Once you have signed up for e-profile and are logged in, you click on the Postscripts tab on the top right corner of your screen and then select Register with Postscripts. Do I need to create a separate Postscripts account for my spouse and/or dependents? Yes. If your spouse and/or dependents have primary coverage under your benefit plan, you will need to create a separate Postscripts account for each of them. If your spouse and/or dependents do not have an email address, they cannot create an account. In this case, you can just call MediTrust and they will set up a profile for you over the phone. When you need to order a prescription, you can then do it over the phone instead of online. How do I get my prescription to MediTrust Pharmacy? As we discussed, there's 3 ways to get your prescription to MediTrust. You can ask your doctor's office to fax your prescription to MediTrust Pharmacy at 1-800-563-8934. You can also ask your doctor's office to phone in your prescription to MediTrust Pharmacy. And the phone number they would use is 1-800-561-3763. These numbers will also be on your card. You could mail your original prescription to the MediTrust Pharmacy location in your province. The BC location is in Burnaby, and the address is on the screen. It will also be on your card. How will Postscripts affect my prescription coverage? If you have been stabilized on maintenance medication for at least 90 days going forward in order for the prescription to be covered by your plan, you must obtain any refills from MediTrust Pharmacy. Maintenance prescriptions obtained from other pharmacies will not be covered. Your other coverage will not be affected by this. How will I know if I'm getting close to reaching the end of my stabilization period and my coverage limit to receive 90 days of my medication at my local pharmacy? If you are signed up for Claim Secure Z Profile, when you purchase maintenance medication from your local pharmacy, you are nearing the end of your stabilization period, and you will receive an email notification. Your pharmacist will also receive a message when you go to purchase the prescription at the pharmacy. Will I get the same service I currently get from my pharmacist? Yes, MediTrust Pharmacy gathers just as much information about its patients as a traditional pharmacist. A complete profile is set up for each patient that includes allergies, concurrent medications being taken, and health conditions. Pharmacists at MediTrust Pharmacy will answer questions and provide patient counseling just like a traditional pharmacist. You can call them if you have any questions at 1-888-792-3667. Can I fax my own prescriptions? Unfortunately, you cannot fax your own prescriptions to MediTrust. There are rules that prohibit pharmacists from giving prescription drugs to a patient until the pharmacist has received the original prescription. In this case, because you do not physically visit MediTrust Pharmacy to present the original prescription, all prescriptions have to come from the prescribing doctor's office so that they can verify that the prescription is authentic. How do I transfer my prescription to the MediTrust Pharmacy? Transferring your prescriptions to MediTrust is fast and easy. You can log into your Postscripts account at www.postscripts.ca and click Transfer Prescriptions. Or if it's easier for you, you can call MediTrust Pharmacy at 1-888-792-3667 and they will do it for you. How can I find out how many refills I have remaining? In order to find out how many refills you have, you can call MediTrust Pharmacy at 1-888-792-3667, or you can refer to your most recent receipt sent by MediTrust Pharmacy. Also, similar to a physical pharmacy, your medication will also have refill remaining information printed on the label. Where can I have my prescriptions delivered to? Your prescription can be delivered almost anywhere in Canada. The delivery destination is your choice. You have the option to specify the delivery address each time you request your medication, in case you need it while away from home. What will the package my prescriptions arrive in look like? Your package will arrive in a regular nondescript package that does not identify the prescriptions inside. Do I have to pay for the delivery of my medication? Delivery is free within Canada by Canada Post Courier. What happens if I am not available to accept the delivery? In order to safeguard your medication and to comply with provincial regulations, a signature is required upon receipt of your unmarked, tamper-resistant package. If no one is available to accept the package, a delivery notice card will be left to advise you that the item is available for pickup at your nearest postal outlet. The item will be held at the post office for a total of 15 calendar days. How do I pay for any additional costs not covered by my plan? MediTrust Pharmacy accepts most major credit cards, Visa debit cards, and prepaid credit cards. You must have one of the above to set up your account.